you smell the pigskin, lads? It's coming closer into view. You sit there unassuming on your couch and then BAM! You get bulldozed by a powerback. Or it might be DraftKings, the sponsor of this video. They're dialing up an all-out blitz for the upcoming campaign. Line up and prepare for the ultimate package. All new customers can bet $5 and not only get $300 in bonus bets, but also $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Think about it, every game available this season and you don't have to sail the 7 seas of piracy to do it. However, you can set sail to DraftKings Sportsbook to search for the ultimate parlay. By combining the forces of any game, any player, and any situation, you can develop your own at any time. A lively sportsbook and daily fantasy with cash prizes aplenty when DraftKings isn't available in your state. Just use the promo code UTREE. That unlocks the bounty of the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Bet just $5 and not only get $300 in bonus bets, but $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Welcome to the football season, and welcome to DraftKings. But when you do join up, always play responsibly.
And now our feature presentation.
The NFL season has officially begun. Who knows what occurs in such conditions? 7 months of waiting and debating leads all to this. The opening salvo. On a Thursday night with all the restlessness of a child in a car going to Disneyland. Hot takes flying left and right.
I don't think Tom Brady, I don't think Drew Brees, I don't think Peyton Manning are generational talents.
You cannot be a self-respecting, die-hard NFL fan if the only way you consume football is through Red Zone. Watch a whole game like an adult.
Yeah, Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts are the modern-day Bill Belichick and Tom Brady.
It can't come fast enough. When you're comparing Sirianni to fucking Belichick, you've lost the plot. Maybe it's Bill's Tar Heel form. Perhaps he'll have a balloon arch assembled for his press conference, too. Is this really a greatest game? That would imply that there was anything resembling greatness. This was fucky. One of the more unhinged games we've seen since probably last year. With the defending champion Philadelphia Eagles, the only outcome anyone can expect are shenanigans. With most of their core returning as well as the unbelievable hype surrounding Jalen Hurts, the only goal for them is defending their title. And their first opponent is a group they'll be eager to flex their might upon. The Dallas Cowboys. America's alleged team is reeling from a debilitating case of Jerry Jones syndrome. But certain things did not happen to them recently. That's fake news. Stop spreading it. This calls for a celebration. All of Philadelphia greases their poles and takes the Broad Street line down to the link. SEPTA's been dealing with some turmoil, so the line was threatened with being shut down for the game. But it was gloriously saved, thanks to the fine folks at FanDuel. I don't have a promo code for you, stop asking. Ceremony's the standard flexing and strutting you'd expect from a city that won it all. Eagles flying throughout the night and boys to men singing the national anthem. Nick Sirianni said he didn't know it was banner night. He tried to imply that they don't care and they're moving on to the next challenge, but it was just worded poorly. It's expected to be slaughter. Dallas is reeling, and Philly shall soar from the opening kickoff. And we already have a major injury. Ben Van Sumeren's lying on the ground needing a cart to take him off the field. And Jalen Carter got himself ejected before the first snap. The dude literally spit on Dak Prescott. Easily the worst thing he's ever done as a man. Speeding off the field recklessly for the fastest crash out in 20 years. Barely started the game and we already have locale of the week. That's incredibly impressive stuff if I say so myself. But let me play devil's advocate, folks. This is a grand conspiracy. Dak spit first. Let's Zapruder this shit. Look at the trajectory of the saliva. He settled into the huddle and spit towards the Eagles. Jalen was merely defending his team's honor. Look at the film. Back and to the left. For fuck's sake, he was just spitting on the ground. The kind of revisionism we haven't seen since Greedo. Even if it's gamesmanship, Jalen took the low-effort bait. But I really know who spit first. Keith Hernandez. He did it from the shadows above, penetrating the defenses set up for such treachery. Both offenses did the same thing against whatever was supposed to resemble team defense. Channeling the spirit of Jalen Carter, they spit up all over the field, blowing drives and taking back-breaking penalties at every opportunity. Meanwhile, Dallas decided it'd be a good idea to just let Jalen Hurts do whatever the hell he wanted. Sure, keep rushing 4. Jalen Hurts literally just had to sit and wait for everyone to get into coverage. Then he just ran carte blanche. All half-logged. If it wasn't him, it was Saquon. If not them, Will Shipley? Was it outstanding offensive showcases or terrible defensive lapses? Yes.
Arby's.
Rivalries. Gotta love them. The rest of the first half goes as follows. CeeDee Lamb goes absolutely ham on the Eagles' sluggish secondary. Even if Dallas was trying to give them a chance to punt, Philly proceeds to punt the opportunity away by means of yet another backbreaking penalty. And then Matt Eberflus' defense happens yet again. Are you going to implement a QB spy on Hurts? He's just effortlessly waltzing down the field after dropbacks. Seriously, the dude's bailing out the Eagles' lack of discipline at every turn. Scheming up pressure's really working wonders for the Cowboys, isn't it? But it means nothing if Philly can't defense. Even when they make a great play, Nolan Smith keeps momentum going by means of a taunting penalty. Point of emphasis, ref ball. Football's back. Fortunately for them, it didn't mean much as the Cowboys stalled out near the red zone. For the first time today, an offense is stopped. Brendan Aubrey kicks an easy field goal. Philly gets another easy drive as reward. Dallas has stressed the need to stop the run, and they honor this commitment by surrendering over 120 yards of it in the first half with 6.5 yards per carry. What the hell are you complaining? Kenny Clark got a tackle. You know, they could really use an elite edge rusher for their defense. Don't know where you can find one, though. Touchdown Eagles, 4-point game. The Cowboys have timeouts to play with, though. Plus, with the Eagles doing everything in their power to take stupid penalties, it's pretty easy to get the field goal range. Yes, it is nearly a 60-yarder. Brendan Aubrey makes it look effortless. I remember when these field goals were a rarity. Now kickers do them in their sleep. It's amazing. Almost like the 7 penalties for Philly in the first half. We need a bit of a reset at halftime. First game jitters are definitely a real thing. And unless Dallas can find a way to stop the Eagles' rushing attack, they're doomed. Good news is that they do. An actual quarterback sack. Kenny Clark gets an assist, therefore proving that they officially won the Micah Parsons trade. But they're still in Dallas territory. Jake Elliott easily kicks a light 58-yard field goal to go back up by 4. Nothing too insane. And then comes the rumbling with Miles Sanders? Forgive me for thinking you were cooked. I underestimated your game. 49-yard burst. Thank God for Zach Bonner, else that would have been a touchdown. Thank God you did. George Pickens is due for a crash out. That's expected of him. Tried to warn you, Dallas. Congratulations, your drive is now all but dead.
Prescott gonna try the middle, and it is a penalty as Ferguson got hit by Blankenship.
Oh, come on! What the hell is Blankenship supposed to do there? Jake Ferguson already touched the football well before contact. But he hit the head, you'll say. It's still bullshit. Dallas is being rewarded for Dak throwing a hospital pass. What happened to the game I loved?
5 penalty yards for Philadelphia. From the 11-yard line, Sanders. Ball out! Picked up by Quinyon Mitchell! And down at the 16-yard line!
Even the football gods thought that penalty was bullshit. They said, you know what? Ball don't lie. Here's a fumble to pay you back. And their word is final. Such divine intervention results in a lengthy weather delay. The long doldrums of a Thursday night. Football's back, baby!
The culture is actually damn good.
That break felt a lot longer than a half hour. Before 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we all gather with a cup of coffee. Preferably some bench warmer brew in the armchair quarterback blend. You should totally get some, no self-interest in the product whatsoever. Now back to the game. Turns out this is what both defenses needed to reset and assert themselves. Once the rain stops, we see a rare sight in this match. A punter. Punting the football. First time either team has had to all game. Miracles really can happen, and they occur for Philly's defense as well. Finally managed to stop the Cowboys' offense. Both punters' legs were thawed from carbonite and put to use. We ask many questions from this point on. Can Dallas break through? Philly stop allowing the Cowboys to stay in the damn game? And does A.J. Brown exist? Fantasy teams that started him are having conniptions. He's lost on Trayvon Diggs Island. In the waning moments, both groups are forced to surrender quick drives. Philadelphia shockingly gets handed a 3-and-out. Also the first one of this game. Jerry Boy has a chance to strut in pride. His boys get a final drive with timeouts left and a chance to win. With momentum on his side, Dak will prove to the world that he is to be respected amongst his peers.
Prescott looking middle, covered, coming downfield for a win! CeeDee couldn't hang on!
Or CeeDee Lamb suddenly gets dropsy. Dude, you can't make a better throw than that, man. Lamb inexplicably sold into mincemeat. Yet the next play's more pain. Another incompletion to Luke Schoonmaker. be fair, that one was in double coverage, so that would have been a tough catch to make. Third down, the pressure gets to Dak. He's forced to check down to Javonte Williams, who's had a pretty solid game to make it 4th and 3. So here it is. Waning moments, all or nothing.
And they are bringing it. And Prescott's lofting it. CD couldn't bring that one in either.
Really? Again? Come on, CD. I know that's a tough catch, but if you're getting paid $34 million a year, you can't have 4 drops in a game. Especially like this. That's a really, really bad time to lose form. He's a damn good receiver, but right now he's just damn. Dak will get blamed, but the real ones know the truth. The Cowboys sold. Philly was trying to give them chances to win the game, yet they still failed. But there's good news. A.J. Brown finally caught a pass, much to the bitter joy of fantasy football players everywhere. Jalen Hurts does more Jalen things to secure a first down, and the Eagles escape.
Game over.
It's quite the fun game to watch. Sloppy as hell, but still fun. Football. Welcome back to enslaving us all. I'll have to schedule some time to process everything that happened here. Seriously, what the fuck happened? Was this some kind of fever dream?